Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them, already on their opponent's side of the field. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Darius Slay has it. Oh, the ball is loose again. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he works this to the 38 before going now. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Great.
Now Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm.
He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach's going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
Taking a big shot. They connect on the deep shot. And that is cocked. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Mahomes throwing for 2. Getting out to his left. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. On the return, Britton Covey. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Delta.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Great, great, great. Set.
Trying again, following the sack. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
He'll wind up and heft it deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan. And makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That throw behind his intended target.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Tight end going in motion here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
The Chiefs looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. Oh, and they fake it. Oh, boy, it's intercepted on the fake. And the Eagles take over just shy of the 40. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles take the lead on that successful kick. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that, and you kick off return, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Hauled in by Rice. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. 2nd and 3 now.
Yellow.
From the 47. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's second down coming up. Again, Mahomes to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice...
All over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back to the air, Mahomes. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 24. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he'll get it up to the 44. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Hurts to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Nick Bolton has it. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down, ball at the 36. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks. Right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular, saying, nah, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Has a man. It's Brown. make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, a run with Barkley. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Hurts setting up to throw. This one finds Goddard. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run here on first down. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. It's a pickup of a yard, and that is how our first quarter will end. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles tied things up at 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. First and 10 from the 41. Mahomes escapes the pocket. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off Reed Blankenship. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. One of the tight ends in motion left. Toss play to Barkley. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
No touch that.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Completed to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Able to get it to Barkley. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Hurts throwing again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop it for the safety. Some early down aggressiveness in the shadow of their own end zone there, Brock. And unfortunately, it costs them. They're going to have to punt it away following the safety.
Well, you know me. I don't ever mind aggressiveness. I think it empowers your quarterback, empowers that offensive huddle. But you also got to know, as a quarterback, if you call a pass play, you got to do your job. And doing your job means avoiding a safety in that circumstance.
It's no good. Well, credit for believing in your guy, I suppose, but just too much kick for him to handle. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
That's a kick right there, Kate, that defies explanation and analysis. But at the very least, if you're going to try a field goal on an early down, you got to make it. That's embarrassing. You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. That was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's caught for the 1st. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard. one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
First down, Chiefs.
Another throw for Mahomes. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes now. Chased out to his right. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 14. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Great, set. Delta.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And they pick him off again. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game. It happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11. Reed now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Cut by the open man. Along the right sideline, there's space. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game in the first half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. He's throwing for it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hardman with a return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles take over at what looks to be the 43-yard line.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
On 1st down, Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles trailing in the early going. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 38. That pass complete to Goddard. And they bring him down around the 34.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 4 yards from there, partner, and still some ground ahead. 2nd and goal coming up. They'll try again with Barkley. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now the Eagles will attempt another 2-point conversion. Here's Hurts. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
Well, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. All right, and for those of you keeping score at home, that is the 6th. Yes, I said the 6th time they've intercepted it this game.
And I'm glad you repeated that, Kate, really, because I think a lot of people watching might have heard 6th and assumed they were wrong. That is a staggering total for any defense in any single game, and it doesn't come without every member of their defense doing their job. Even the ones without the stats and the interceptions, they've done their part in pressure, they've done their part in coverage, and they've done their part to put together one of the best defensive days I've ever seen.
And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Chiefs are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Covey now to return this. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throwing for Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Ball's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15.
Great. Set. Delta.
Now Hurts. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Great. Set. Delta.
Hurts setting up to throw. This one finds Goddard. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Justin Reed with the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Great. Set.
Hurts to throw. On the move, headed right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Great. Set. Delta.
Hurts. And this one doesn't go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you.
And they pick him off again! And the Chiefs capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game. Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Blitz coming. Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. He'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Again, Mahomes to throw. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I may